We're here, we're live, we are online here in Barrios. Let's try that again. Hello everybody, Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous, here in Barrios Horizons, in the Adensu system. Why? Well, it's a nicer place, that's why. Yes, all the Fs. Hello everybody. Oh boy, who all's on here? We got Ghost Tracker, hello. Jumpy Humpy Spider, Terminus, 1961. Marino Twine, Commander Verid, Gret. That looks like everybody for now. 07 everybody, welcome to the show, glad you could make it. So, bunch of stuff going on in Elite. Leandra, been a little while. It has, how are you doing? How have you been? So yeah, today's big project is dead simple. Money. Money and lots of it. 2 Chrono 2, oh thank God I needed something to do. Howdy! Well, howdy to you too. Yep, today's objective is dead simple. Money. Making a lot of it. Why? I need a lot of it. Simple as that. Also, like I was saying in chat earlier, this is gonna be like the perfect Gilligan cut, because just a couple of days ago I recorded a video on building the Taurus. And I went, you know, you may wonder why I'm not going with rapid-fire screening shells. Well, because reasons. Now we're gonna do a Gilligan cut to me. Yeah, I did the thing. I've got rapid-fire screening shells now, at least on one of the guns. Because, yeah. I like damage. We all like damage. Sanguogen, right, Sanguogen. Actually, let's go for Cannon D.
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, it's you.
Commander Verid, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub 3 months in a row. Hot damn. Marino Twine, planning to buy another big ship? The biggest of ships. The fleet, or the squadron carriers, or the fleet carriers, however you want to call it. But yeah, the big... When squadrons roll around in 4th quarter, you're gonna need a lot of money to get these ships outfitted. Leandra, you should try a Type 10 with 9 rapid-fire screening frags. It's like the power of God. I've got... but... Leandra, I have the perfect response to that.
Ship is released to park safely from the
You,
station.
Namekian! Too strong! Explain now!
He fused with Kami so we could become stronger.
The f***'s a commie?
Basically God.
But I'm still here!
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
What do you mean, godly power? I've already got that in this thing! But yeah, this, being able to... I mean, there is a place for just massive
Have a good fight, Commander.
massive amounts of DPS. This one is designed more for being clever as well as punching you in the face. Do we know anything about fleet carriers' abilities and outfitting options yet? Unfortunately not. We know they are going to... At this moment, they sound like they're kind of more exclusive outposts, which is a bit of a worry. It doesn't sound like you can have people from outside the squadron land at the carrier, which may be an issue. I don't know yet. They're keeping pretty tight-lipped about the whole thing. There's a sound clip I need, something from Johnny Tightlips. How's your mother, Johnny? Who told you I had a mother?
Got the sub done now to take care of this little issue.
Thank you so much for the 602 bits, Commander Verid. It's nice to see Chief Sneezing Bull again. I've missed the little obliterator. Oh, then you haven't seen the upgrades. Now, I'm still running grade 1 on the Okay, 1 second there, Terminus. I'm still running grade 1 on the railgun, but I've changed the screening shell to a rapid fire from the double shot. Screening shell. It means that you can shoot down missiles with it. It's basically a shotgun to trap shoot missiles and torpedoes.
Scan detected. Incoming mission critical message.
But the big deal on it is that it reloads faster. But if you have a turret firing screening shells, basically, if you think Battlestar Galactica, it's like the flak curtain that Galactica could throw up. Huh, I killed an Xbox. Neat. Oh, just a connection. Still neat. But yeah, if you have turreted turreted frag cannons. Turreted flak cannons are a totally different thing. One thing never tested with screening shells, do you have to target the missiles or just fire point blank? No, you can... Well, you can target them, which is why you have, like, gimbaled frag cannons. Gimbaled or turret. Or you can just fire blind and hope that you're really good at calculating. The one thing that bugged me about Galactica, no shields? Well, not really a big bother. I mean, there were no real energy weapons in Galactica either. Do you not want all this exploration data to help Narvert? No, I do want that exploration data. I'm good with that. Oh, I see, right. Okay. I get you. No, it's all good. Do as you need to do. But no, Jumpy, there were no... yeah, Gret, so they can act as a phalanx, except a phalanx shotgun instead of a 20mm, you know, 20mm astromech droid. But yeah, Jumpy, as far as I know, they only used... I mean, maybe the Cylon Raiders used either, you know... Either used particle weaponry or laser weaponry, but I'm pretty sure that the primary weapons were all kinetic. If I remember right, the Vipers all used mass drivers. Solid shield is a shield too, that's true. Yeah, Galactica had armor, and then they stripped her down and turned her into a museum, and all the armor went away. All the armor went to other things. I believe the British Navy had one painted like R2-D2 on a museum ship. Beautiful. Northema 07. I want to say, who was it? I want to say it was either the Swedish or the Dutch. Mass drivers are just kinetic weapons, basically. They aren't energy. They're just throw something big and metal at a target and watch the hole it makes. Because as Mass Effect has pointed out, and as so many people who've played Mass Effect point out, Sir Isaac Newton is the most dangerous SOB in space. But yeah, I think it was the Dutch or the Swedish that have Goalkeeper, which is a phalanx system scaled up, so instead of using a 20mm M61, they're using a GAU-8. Leandra, I caught one of your stream archives on YouTube with the Moocam. You never said you were eminently huggable. I never thought I was eminently huggable. That would explain it. Jumpy, upgraded my Lance. I now have a Wolverine 6K instead of the 26Rs. Then you have the potential to build the greatest battle mech of, well, the greatest medium battle mech in early Battletech history. Dutch thing, thank you. Thank you, R&D Arend JVR 2000. There we go. Is there some sort of bug? I don't know. Is there a bug? What's bugged? What am I doing? What's going on? Jumpy, yes. You have the potential then to build the Wolverine 6M. If you look that up on, Sarna, the Wolverine 6M, in my opinion, is the best level 1 medium battle mech that you can get. And when I say level 1, I mean no, no advanced tech, no Star League tech, no clan tech. Senzori, do we know how much we'll need for carriers? Not a clue. Which is why I'm gonna go with the formula for explosives, where P equals plenty. Finally got around to getting a chieftain. You finally convinced me. Well, I try to be somewhat convincing on the ships that I absolutely love. The Twitch...
Oh, snap! The monster I sent you to kill is actually a monster truck! Puns, motherfucker!
Thank you, Gret. Hahaha. Gonna get a Federal Assault ship. Also, not a bad ship. I love my Chieftain more, but, yeah, the FAS is a good ship, too. Well, Senzori, if you wait until the weekend, if you gather up your mats right now, Frontier is doing an event this weekend where... Oh, God, my chat. Senzori, right, back to the subject. Frontier's doing an event this weekend with extra payout for mission rewards and reduced material cost for engineering. Okay. Alright, just making sure.
Mission objective detected.
Here we go. Set 1-3.
Welcome.
Awaiting orders.
Notify the target.
Transmitting on console.
I have no way to kill cowards.
Warning, thermal attack. Gaining heat. Warning, shield breach attack. Taking damage. Target shields offline. Warning, corrosion.
Set 2-1.
Roger, roger. Incoming mission message.
Set 1-2.
Sure thing.
Fully modeled Voyager 1. Also, as far as I know, a fully modeled, dang it, New Horizons.
Warning, temperature critical.
Jumpy, congratulations on finding an Orion, the poor man's Atlas. Northema, gotta find 15 tons of palladium. Whee! Yeah. Pristine metallic rings are your friend. Terminus installed thermal vents on my Python's beams, changing the name from Hot Potato to Laser Icicle. Nice. And Greg, got my first player interdiction today in Shinrarta. Got him down to 34% hull, had to highway because of module malfunctions. Let's see here. Lopaloo's. What's your current location? What's your current location? Because I may be able to help you, or somebody ought to here. Because we've got a, EDDB has a tracker for pristine metallics. Do you ever use premium synthesis? 30% more damage, nothing to sneeze at. Oh, it does a lot of sneezing. No, you earned that. Glidden? Oh, in that case... Lopaloo's, in that case, the Rings of Narvert 3. Pristine metallic. Just take a mining ship and start knocking away at rocks, and you've got the palladium. And Leandra, no, I don't use premium synthesis. Actually, I don't want to get too reliant on a finite resource like that. I mean, over-reliance on ammunition is bad enough, but no, I want to be able to try to take out targets with just my quote-unquote stock ammunition, and then I'll use the premium on really special occasions. Set 2-1.
Sure.
Ghost Tracker. Let's see. No, I saw the pun. I was gonna post something. Gotta move back to the bubble. I see what you did there. Oh, currently 27,000 light years out. Whew. No, that's a hell of a trip you've got, Ghost Tracker. I mean, you're out in the Tenebris. You started... Oh, when you first came in, you were down by the Formidine Rift, weren't you? So you've done a hell of a circumnavigation. Maybe very possible you're not close to Narvin at all. Alright, makes sense. But no, glad that you got that cast off. Glad your arm is healed up. Hand. No, it's a perfectly valid playstyle, Leandra. My own personal philosophy on it, and you can have a different philosophy on it, that's just fine. But yeah, my personal thought on it is that I want... If I'm good with just the regular ammo that it throws out, that works on my aim. And then, if I really need it, I can upgrade to the, 30% the premium reloads, and then I've got the aim and I've got the damage. Just in case somebody needs a little extra, a little extra, what do I want to say, encouragement to leave me alone. Five months and change travel? Alright, yeah, you were down by the Perseus stem, there we go. Vera, just painted my asp, any guessing the color? It's an asp, so I'm gonna go with... Oh, I'm gonna go with a nice cobalt on the color. Leandra, makes sense. Taking care of your ship, feeding her the premium ammunition. Well, I gotcha. Takes the premium hydrogen. So, Mighty Moo Lord, the hostile Orion, lost a leg and reversed towards me. I think he's trying to bend it. Well, good luck with that. Oh wait, yellow. Yes, this makes sense now. My brain sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. I've got, like, I remembered the broken hand. I forgot that you love your ship in all shades of yellow/gold. So, some people have a photographic memory or an eidetic memory. Gear down. I have an Etch-a-Sketch memory. Lights on.
Lights on.
Yeah, I have an Etch-a-Sketch memory. Yeah, shake me too hard and it I lose chunks of it. Turn my head too fast, I lose pieces of it. Yep, there's parts of my brain that used to be, you know, calculus, high-end algebra. No, now it's BattleTech, Elite, Transformers, Star in various flavors, you know, Wars, Trek, Craft. Northema, where's the pristine ring system? Wanna know if I can fly there? There's one at Narvert 3, pristine metallic rings, if you're anywhere near Narvert. If you're closer to the core systems, I know that, oops. 1 second, Sensori, let's send a permit your way. There you go. Give that a shot. But yeah, if you're closer to the core systems, I know that the rings of Delcar 7, I think. Gear up.
Landing gear retracted.
Narvert 3, Delcar 7. Jumpy, tag me. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, that's good salvage. Oh, it's the ON1V. Ah, well. So it's not the classic Orion, but it's still a good mech. The ON1VA is the weaker armor. Not a big fan of the VA. But the K and the V, good mechs. Ah, Ferox Z or Pharaoh KZ. Ferox, I'll go with Ferox. Gonna join the game next week, finally after 2 to 3 months of getting to know it. Well, welcome to the show, welcome to the game. That Viper 3 is gonna be your bae? Oh yes. Vipers be good ships. Jumpy, build recommendation? Standard ON1V is a good mech. But if you can turn it into a K model, that's not bad either. But no, an Orion is solid, just, I don't know, maybe drop the SRM-4 launcher and stick some extra armor on. Orions tend to lose limbs. No idea why, just, it's what they do. They're like the Bucky of BattleTech. Just lose limbs like a champ.
Incoming mission critical message.
Wait a minute.
Scan detected.
Interesting. According to this, I've got a target right here. Set 1-3.
Understood, Commander.
Sensori, he's gonna be getting into the game next week, so he doesn't have any ship yet. So putting the plasma accelerator and the railgun on one trigger actually works a lot better than I thought. Because I can just tap the trigger and fire the plasma cannons, or I can hold it and fire the plasma and get the charge buildup for the railgun. It's actually not bad at all. Ferox, this is one of the new ships? Right, this is the Alliance Chieftain. You don't need any special permit to buy it. You don't need to grind rank with anybody to get it. And it's fairly affordable. I mean, you know, 19 million credits when you're starting out, that seems like a really big number. But it is around a third. Yeah, thereabouts a third of what a Python is. Haven't you heard, Ghost Tracker? Brown is realistic. Or something. So, in theory, I've got a target that's supposed to show up here around the star. Jumpy, I'd leave the LRM-15 in place. The Orion's pretty well balanced. I mean, you got a 15, you got an AC-10. That's some good range, that's some good damage output. Sensori, you could call the 2000s the brown years in FPS gaming. You could just call it the brown years for all gaming. That's true, Leandra. Yeah, the good thing about Elite nowadays, engineering can make any ship amazing. Credits aren't the be-all, end-all. It's true. I mean, from what I've heard, and from what I saw of early reviews, the Chieftain was... Everybody was calling it a hull tank with just, you know, terrible shields. You know, it was so good it was average. Well... haha... That changed. Delta, hello there, how you doing?
Hello.
Just a spectator? All good. All good. Hank, what are you... Carry on. Yeah, that's true too. Hey, there we go. It'd be interesting if the price went up on the Chieftain due to demand. Interesting, and by interesting, hell no.
Awaiting orders.
Notify the target.
Transmitting warm comms, Commander.
I have planned for you. More pain.
Next, looking up at distress.
Under attack. Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
No, you do not get shield cell bank. Not yours. on already. Boy, I sure love that the NPCs don't overheat, don't you? Target power plant.
Target.
Hey, the shields are back. Balance.
Redistributed.
Warning. Temperature critical. Taking damage.
Set 2-1.
Understood.
Outstanding.
So yeah, this is what good engineering can do with a chieftain. No, 2 Chrono. NPCs don't overheat. And it's annoying as hell. Oh, okay. Leandra, they do, they don't care about it. Okay, I was unaware of that. I wasn't seeing any module damage on them. Can you do a hybrid build on the chieftain? What do you mean by that, Senzori? But no, the chieftain, as you can see, I mean, it takes a beating, and I don't have this thing fully armored yet. I've still got cargo bays and SRV modules on this thing. And yeah, Norithema, these are quite the shields. Hybrid hull tank, I have a few SCBs in there. Yeah, you could do that. Here's the funny thing. I mean, okay. Guess the megajoules on my shields based on how much damage that was. Mind you, that was a wing of 6 ships, and they were all engineered. Is it viable, or is it just better to go fully hull tank? Senzori, take a guess at how many megajoules my shields have, how many points. You weren't watching 400? 496, around 500. Which for most shield ships is actually pretty low. Ghost Tracker, do you want to show the system I'm in for Alicores? Yeah, sure thing, Ghost. Give me a second here. Scroll back up. Okay, serial feed. Do. Copy. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Alright, here's where Ghost Tracker is currently located. Hereabouts. Yeah, raw megajoules aren't a good indicator of how shields can be. That was the point I was going to get to. And then I got slightly distracted. Yeah, raw megajoules, not a good indicator, but, you know, I've seen people go, you know, oh, this thing has more megajoules than God. Yeah, I've got the resistances. But no, my shield status is, you can see the resistances here. 60% thermal resistance, 62 explosive, 46 kinetic. And 25, nearly 2600 armor health. Leandra, if your shields can regen at around 1% per second, you're in a good place. That's where my shields are regenning. and they're regenerating at 1% per second with 4 A-rated shield boosters. Ferox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Pull up a seat by the crazy. You know the drill. Please notice me, senpai. Hello, name that is hard to read because it is very, very bright against a white background. Lil Anubis. Aw, the cutest little Anubis. Anubis-chan. But yes, to get back to the original question, you could totally do a SCB build on this thing. Lakon, Kilo, Yankee, Lima request docking clearance.
Requesting.
Plot twist!
Lil Anubis, thank you so much for the follow as well. Saving the spiel, you heard it before, but yeah, welcome, welcome to the crazy. Pull up a seat, it keeps us warm. But also something to keep in mind with the Chieftain. Let's see here. So yeah, I was having 6 ships for a while. I had shields down. Actually, I had my shields go down twice, and I had 6 engineered ships. Just, well, they were pounding on me, and that's pretty good. What's the worst damage I took? Even my module reinforcement didn't take that much damage. These guys were hammering on me, and they weren't hurting me too terribly much. Now I don't have repairs here, and I don't have a field repair unit. System map.
System map.
Crazy's just a word created by a pansy thing we have that's... Yes, well... target's right here, too. I got more ammo. Why not? Gear up.
Gear up.
Why does the Alliance not have ranks? That is a long, complicated story, but the short version of the story is the Alliance is not a unified government like the Federation or the Empire. If you've watched Babylon 5, the Federation, they would be like EarthGov, Earth Force, and the Empire would be like the Centauri Republic, and then you've got the Alliance, which would be like the League of Non-Aligned Worlds, which means a whole bunch of people that hate each other slightly less than they hate everybody else. The Alliance doesn't really have any kind of unified command structure. The closest they have to a unified command structure is something called the Council of Admirals, which is a bunch of admirals from various member worlds that get to make military decisions. And hopefully without too much, hopefully without too terribly much feedback and interference from the governments. Sensori, Chieftain has a larger hitbox. Engines are super easy to take out. That's where the module reinforcement comes in. Lil Anubis, what's my favorite ship in the game? Oh, well, if you were referring to me, honestly, my favorite is the Chieftain. It's great. It's got good jump range, it's got great speed, it's solid. I mean, I'm actually taking a bit of a stupid risk here, and I probably shouldn't be doing this, but at the same time, I don't want to go flying 5,000 light seconds out to fix a quarter of the hull. Krylani? Yes, you have the measure of it. If I had to choose between meeting with the League of Non-Aligned Worlds, or trying to herd 24 greased cats on the nippiest of all catnip binges, I'd take the cat. Set 1-3.
Understood.
I have Vulture and Nasp Explorer. What do you think I should get next? Depends on what you want to do. If you want to do combat, I would definitely say go for the Chieftain. Sorry, Taurus, but you're gonna have to put up with a little bit more damage here.
Commander, what are your orders?
Notify the target.
Transmitting word comms.
Explosions!
You are most welcome.
At least it isn't an Imperial cutter. Target power plant.
Lock target.
Set 2-1.
I'm on it.
Sorry, friend. Errors were made. Much sneezing. Set 1-2.
Roger that.
Set 1-3.
Sure.
Friendship charge detected.
Oh, really?
Target shield.
I got another idea. No. Huh. Excellent strategy. How do you get the Chieftain? You can just go to any station that offers the Chieftain. I think you need... Grad, come on. I think you need Elite Dangerous Horizons for it.
Yeah, I'm fan-tastic. Nothing but gumdrops and ice cream here.
Oh, really? Can I come in too?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I thought you were surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream.
Lil Anubis, it's something like 18, 19 million credits. It's not a bad price, to be honest. Set 2-1.
Yes, Commander.
So, yeah, I took out, let's see here, I took out the command ship, and then his buddies decided to come after me, and then they decided they wanted nothing of that. Yeah, it is very cheap for its value as a combat ship, and it's very cheap for its... well, I won't say it's cheap for its performance, because it's right in there in about the realm of the Federal assault ship. Yeah, those are the guys. They engage the nope drive, nope factor. Screw this. Too bad. Too bad that, that Fer-de-Lance initiated a self-destruct sequence. I'm here to save Christmas! Yay! Yeah, it's way better than the Federal assault ship in terms of maneuverability. In terms of firepower, it's about on par. And you don't need to grind Federal rank for it. You know, I may have to amend my thought that the Python is a flying cheat code, because this thing is astonishing.
Lakon, Kilo, Yankee, Lima. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
Lakon, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance.
Requesting docking permission.
Krylani, I like it.
Set course for landing pad 4-1.
Copy 4-1 tower. Gear down.
Down and locked.
I don't think it would actually run rings around an eagle. But it doesn't have to run rings around an eagle. All it needs to do is get the eagle in its sights once with one good shot, and the eagle is suddenly feathers.
Docking systems. Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander.
Leandra, I prefer the Type 10. Type 10 is an amazing ship. I've got a Type 10, I've got it loaded up with nothing but multi-cannons. You pull the trigger on that thing, and 3 seconds later, it is a hailstorm of bullets. You could walk across the bullets from the ship to the target. Of course, you'd have to walk fast, because there isn't going to be much target for much longer, but, you know. What's up with the names of your power settings? What's the method behind them? Okay, so systems I call 1, engines I call 2, and weapons I call 3. Under standard voice attack, with the HCS voice packs like I've got with Alex and Kix, well, not Kix, Alex, Eli, Astra, etc., you usually have to say something like, divert power to shields and weapons. I don't even know if I have that in yet. Divert power to shields and weapons.
Divert power to systems. Done.
And you can see that takes a little bit. Balance.
Returning systems to normal.
Now if I say, set 1-3, of course it helps if it actually identifies it as an individual command. Set 1-3.
I'm on it.
Much faster. And much less of a mouthful. Set 2-1.
Very well.
So if I say, if I say set and then number 1 is the one that gets the primary power. Ferox, yes, can a mortal without a battle station use the voice program? Sure thing. Let's see, so you go, it's 2 things. One of them is a voice pack, well, not a voice pack, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's $10. But it does work with all Windows. It'll work with Star Citizen, it'll work with Photoshop, it'll work with anything. And that is voiceattack.com. Now, I use a variety of voice packs. One of them, thank you. I also use from hcsvoicepacks.com. Those are professionally acted voice packs. You also have to pay for those. But I also use something called Ripley Galactic Kix. And that's free. And Kix interacts with, she's not quite as advanced as a lot of the HCS stuff. Especially now that she's, you know, they stopped running support for her a while back. But she still gets the job done for most of my basic commands. I use the commands pew pew, defense, and zoom zoom. Also works. But yeah, if I say set, that means 4 pips to one and 2 pips to the other. And if I say split, that sets 3 pips to one and 3 pips to the other. And if I just say weapons, then it'll do 4 pips to one and 1 pip to each of the others. Shields. Engines. Much, much faster. Now then, I was going to turn in missions here. Silas, buddy, it's been a day. Alright, and that's 3.5 million. Yeah, an Orca is identical to a Diamondback Explorer. You are correct. Money. Money, I was going for the money today. Assassinate Comrade Error. Can do. Ghost Tracker, stream feedback, it is running so much smoother than normal. Hot damn, I think I finally got it figured out. At least until the next update breaks everything. So another nice thing about these wing assassination missions, you can get a wing of people, like it says on the tin. This is designed for 4 people. Or at least for multiple people. But even if they don't take part in the direct combat, I could have a wing of friends come along, share the mission with them, and they get the full payout. Even if they aren't terribly experienced in combat. Gret, no, I'm not running on the beta reduced stream delay. I was thinking about it, but no, I didn't do it. Let's see here. Alicors, internet's being bad, it's running for me. That's... why is the Orca configured like a Diamondback Explorer? Just because, I mean, it's a passenger ship. The DBX is a little bit more general purpose. Witcher, HOTUS is working. Glad to hear it. Took a wing mission once, he got wrecked. No good. Well, Anubis, do you care about the next Battlefield game reveal? Not particularly. I'm a pilot at heart. Maybe I do some first-person shooting every once in a while. Maybe, kinda, sorta. Oh, if I'm feeling brave. Let's get the missions turned in here. Or the bounties, that's the word. And yeah, the late night crew on the Discord, they are good at helping out the new players and pumping up the bank accounts. So another 3.5 million coming down the road. That was what? Those last 3 I turned in, that was what? 11.5 million thereabouts. 12 million with the bounties on top. Not bad for, you know, 12 million and... Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Gear, 12 million, what, about thereabouts an hour-ish? I mean, it's certainly not gold rush rates, but it works. And, Witcher, you said you got the, I think it was you. Said you got your HOTUS working? What are you running now? I forget. Are you running the, Are you running a Warthog, or are you running the 16,000M? Oh, that's truly, Andrew. I'm having fun doing it. I just hope, well, apparently chat's having fun today. Nice and active. Warthog, go for the good quality stuff. Nice. I've still got my Warthog stick. I've moved... the Warthog throttle actually just didn't work for my simming. So I'm running a Franken build right now. Got the Otis Thrustmaster X, cheap one, works quite nicely. Yes, it does. Oh, also for, oh shoot, was it Lil Anubis? Double check up here.
Incoming mission critical message.
I think it was you, Lil Anubis, asking about controls. If you have a spare Android or iDevice around, you can use a program called Rocat Power Grid. If you just look up Power Grid, it'll turn any touchscreen, you know, anything running iOS or Android, and it'll turn it into a, an extra control panel for your ship. Balance.
Resetting.
Wasted most of my money on the Viper. Realized the Mark IV was bad.
Mission critical message.
Viper 4 it flies very different than the Viper 3. Yeah.
Scan detected.
Alicorus, VPN says I'm in Latvia. Oh, say hi to Dr. Doom for me. Oh, here's our friend.
Under attack.
Ollie.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected.
What was the software you used? Voice Attack? Yes, I use Voice Attack along with something from HCS Voice Packs.
Gaining heat.
So I can have multiple AI crew members on my ship using HCS's Singularity profile. Knock that off.
Target shields.
Now don't let this fool you, I'm just bad at hitting small maneuverable targets.
Under attack.
I just want this guy to blow up so I can go and rearm and, yeah. Damn it, Ollie, just die already. There.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, don't let it fool you. I'm just really, really bad at flying. Okay, let's see. Coming up here. Back here. Checking on chat on what I missed there. Alright, take care, Anubis. See you later. Ghost Tracker. What was that from Discworld? The truth shall make you fret. Jumpy, what's your view on the Kintaro? Needs more heat management. I dropped the LRM-5. Stick in more heat sinks. Sing us the song of your people.
Sandwich and me going to beat your ass.
The song of my people. Yuki was singing the song of her people before. Her whiny people. Northema, thank you for the 200 bits. Megatron thanks you as well. In fact, I can hear Yuki singing her whiny song right now. Yes, she's saying, "Hi chat, feed me." Is Yuki staring at you from the corner of your eye? No. She's just kind of sitting there purring and looking at me every once in a while. In her mysterious cat-like language, yeah. It's interesting, now it's actually taking care of a cat for a coworker. A Maine Coon by the name of Jax. And apparently, Hank is bigger than he is. That terrifies me. Gear down.
Lowering landing gear.
He is a... what's the term? Kind of a calico tortoiseshell kind of... Yeah. Nope. Oh. Yeah, they get huge, and yet Hank is larger than he is. Which astonishes me. Hank is a heavy boy. He's only 3 years old now. No, 2.5. He's 2.5, and yet he is 18 pounds. Lopaloo's, what do you guys think about Star Citizen? Do you think it'd be finished anytime soon or even at all? I like it. I will admit, and if you go back through my archives, you'll see I was pretty hard on it. But I think that they've gotten their act together. And I think as ambitious as they are on it, it's going to take a while. But they've got... I think they're going to be alright. And I think it's going to come out. And well, technically it's still in the alpha, which is interesting. Alicors, let's see here, Gret. Yes, I did, and I unblocked it. Yeah, it got allowed. Sorry about that. Not sure what was up on that, but... Well, I'm pretty sure I know what it was up on it, but anyway. Back to Star Citizen. I think it'll be good. I think it will see completion. The first couple of years, yeah. That was Duke Nukem Forever. That was Duke Nukem Forever levels of, now what the hell are we doing next? But I think that Star Citizen is going to get itself... I think it's getting its act together. And it may be a couple more years, but, you know, more... I'm a backer, too. Not a big backer, but I've got my ship. I think it'll be there. It won't be what it's advertised, yeah, but it'll be a good game. And, you know, more space sims, that's not... Hell, if it... Tell you what, develop it for the next 10 years. And by that time... Because I've heard tell here and there that Elite has something like a 10-year roadmap. Well, Elite isn't going to be around forever. Maybe Star Citizen will be, you know, be right around the stage where it's really starting to mature. More space sims is not a problem. Alright, let's get this 9,500, but it's the add-on to the mission that helps out. Now then, let's go find our main target. 2,600 light seconds away. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Yeah, that's fair, Ghost Tracker. I spent, I think, what, 50 bucks on it, and I got myself a 300i. And for a while, it was unflyable for me because there was some kind of conflict with what I had set up on my sticks. Fortunately, that conflict has been resolved by the fact that I'm not using the Thrustmaster throttle anymore. What's this? Wabataz. Deadly Fertile Ants. Same ship. Origin 300i. It looks neat, and okay. Straight up dog time. I played Star Citizen. I hopped up into the 300i. I sat down in the seat. I watched the seat slide back, spin around, you sit down, the whole thing turns around and slides you up to the controls, and the controls deploy. And I went, I want a seat like that in real life. So then I ended up putting this together. And Leandra, that is fair. Okay, what do you want, you up-and-coming battle statistic? Alright, we're going to divert slightly and we're going to pull a Crazy Ivan. Crazy Ivan, loop of shame, whatever you want. Well, it's not a loop of shame if you're doing it deliberately. In this case, we're going to do a fast approach on the planet. Throttle back, do a gravity brake, and if things go well, he's going to smack into the gas giant at several times the speed of Mach oh my god. If things don't go well, he's just going to interdict me right here. Things have not gone well. It's not that I can't take him on, it's just I want to spare the ammo. Go away. Wait, what's getting clipped up here? What did I do? Calling what the Mad Moo? What did I miss when I was trying to avoid that guy? Delta, why do the NPCs interdict combat ships? In this case, he was sent to try to disrupt my assassination mission. He's a spoiler. And he was sent on behalf of whoever it was I'm gonna kill. What's their name? They all kind of blur together. Kurt Tanner. Anyway, Kurt hired a hunt spoiler. Oh, apparently the Crazy Ivan is now being renamed the Mad Moo. So that's what you missed, Gret. I don't know. Who knows what my chat does sometimes? It is a silly place. Just out of crazy curiosity. Isn't Crazy Ivan the name of a unit in Command & Conquer Red Alert 2? Yeah, that too. I'm not sure if I can make out movement of the clouds or if it's just the planet rotating. Either way, it's neat. Yeah, Crazy Ivan was a term popularized by the Hunt for Red October, for a move that doesn't really get pulled very often. There are maneuvers to clear your baffles and to see behind you, but the way it was depicted in the movie, that's no good. It's Captain Tight Pants. Oh, don't you start on me, Alicors. Don't you... Ivan the Terrible. Don't blame me, blame Kix. I do every day, Alicors, believe me. Yeah, this is the place. And we got another Fertilance on approach. Which means this hunt spoiler is going to show up in the hunt. Set 1-3.
Rotate power.
No, Alicors, that is the punchline.
Awaiting orders.
Notify the target.
It's good time to run, cowards!
Target power plant.
Distress unit.
Lock target.
Oh, snap! The monster I sent you to kill is actually a monster truck! Guns, motherfucker!
No.
Automatic weapons run.
You don't get shield cell banks.
Taking damage.
Well, there go the shields.
Under attack.
Set 2-1.
Yes, sir. Captain Tyler.
Mission critical message.
Damn it. Kix, you're killing me here. You're literally killing me. Breaker of Alicors. Yeah, my ship didn't take as much as a... Let me try that again. My ship did not take as much of a beating as it used to. Like I said, it's really highly dependent on RNG. It depends on what those wing ships are engineered with for weaponry. Yeah, words are hard. And it also depends on what the primary target is. If it's an Anaconda or even a Federal Corvette, they're pretty easy to take out. If it's an Imperial cutter, I am in for a long-ass fight trying to take down those shields. As a friend of mine would say, suddenly I found myself trying to talk with rented lips. Yes, cutters are made of shields and annoying. Oh, and shield cell banks. Can't forget those. Jumpy, that was the most intelligent thing I've heard anyone say in a long time. Most people use fancy words. Well, if you can't blind them with brilliance, baffle them with b-b-b-b-b-b. That's my saying.
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
Oh, I think even Mr. Torg can understand that one.
Lakon, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, please comply with access protocols before commencing docking procedures.
Lakon, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance.
Yes, Commander.
I've got morons on my team.
Number 33.
Copy, 3-3. Gear down.
Sandwich and me going to beat your ass.
Facilities are at your disposal.
This is what I have to deal with. I love you guys. Alright, Silas, got... Really? That's it? 100 measly credits. 100 lousy credits. Delta, there is a benefit to the cutter. Massive shields and cargo bays and speed. I mean, it runs like a train. Cannot publish the clip. Curse you, Latvian VPN. Curse you, Reed Richards. And yes, I know it's Latvia, not Latveria. Chrono, yeah, in style, and Marino, yeah, it also stops like a train. Yes, you're not wrong. Senzori, Latveria, you know, Dr. Doom's homeland. It's just it's a running gag I've got in real life where, you know, somebody mentions Latvia and I mention Dr. Doom.
Oh God, now I see a light.
Walk towards it.
What's the quirks of a conda? An anaconda is an 80% solution to everything. Where a federal corvette is like 100% combat, and say a Type 9 is a 100% transport, and the Imperial cutter is 100% glorious Imperial hand-polished basking. The Anaconda can do any one of those jobs. It can do combat, exploration, transport. It does all of those at 80%. Yes, 100% majestic, 100% space whale. Oh, where are we going again? I'm going to Kapanen D. Alright. Anybody else going there while I'm here? Data delivery, I'll take it. Anybody else going that way? Black box salvage. Nope. Nope.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Grab that guy who can stop me?
What was his name? Michael
Doesn't exist.
Is there anything I should grab from the commodity store to make a little bit of cash while traveling to Glidden? Nothing really comes to mind, Witcher. Nothing major. Here we go. We'll throw some more stuff to Kapanen D. Massacre, take down Pirate Lord. Another Pirate Lord? Oh, sure, why not? How's the slave market in Glidden? There isn't one. There is a good tourism market, though, if you want to go to the Harang system. Harang was a really, really good passenger moneymaker for a while, and now it's just a good passenger moneymaker. Gear up.
Landing module retracted.
Will you be taking advantage of the buffs over the next week? I will. I'm gonna try to get all of my grade 5 stuff here maxed out grade 5. We're gonna turn the Taurus into the best damn Taurus it could possibly be. Oh, wow, there is just... Gonna have to put on my hip waders here in a minute for chat. From all sides of it. King Chief Sneezing Bull, that's right. That's right, they're gonna run out of zeros to pay me. Actually, before I go here, I gotta go here. Alicorse, don't worry, I am an adult. And the adult says you are screwed. HIP 5881 and Wonga-Rateri have been better for rank passenger missions. Alright. You know, I should really check and see what the passenger missions are like from Edensu.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message. Scan detected.
Lars Blomqvist, I see all! Oh, and Rospiff says I face a glorious death at his hands. Oh, too bad. You face a glorious low wake. In my wake. Right, need to work on that. Budman, thank you for the 200 bits. Yeah, welcome to the crazy. You came at a good time. I'm gonna engineer a full force shell cannon Conda. Fusro Conda. Nice. This thing would be more like Fusro Die. Cannons are kind of meh, but the force shells are fun. I will admit, if you... This would be kind of funny. If you go into a ice rings... Oh, Verid, thank you so much for the 200 bits. If you went into ice rings and just used force shells to throw people into the asteroids... Yeah, suddenly you're moving 30 kilometers per second sideways into a rock. Damn it. Hit the Alicorse, he's stuck. Northema, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Recommend you engineer a crap ton of hull reinforcement shield boosters? Oh, way ahead of you. I got a bunch of them.
Pop quiz. How long does it take to beat a moron to death? Bam! Sorry, time's up. You're dead.
Senzori, G5 mats, I found they are... Oh, Commander Verad, thank you for the 300 bits. Actually, assassination...
You okay in there?
Yeah, I'm fan-tastic. Nothing but gumdrops and ice cream in here.
Oh, really? Can I come in too?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I thought you were surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream.
It's the scream. The absolute scream of frustration at the end there that always just does me in. But no, Senzori, the wing assassination missions. They pay off like a bunch of rare materials, which is really nice. Plus, if I get a good singular assassination mission, I can make some... Oh. Hi, friend. Roast beef. Come on. There you go. That's the spirit. Balance.
Redistributing.
Nope.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
I'll take this grade 3 stuff.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Theory of flight? I'll teach you the theory of fist! Also, the Chieftain, the best for om-nom-nomming materials.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Now then. Demanding compensation for being injured on stream. Alright. Well, good luck with that. Gear down.
Gear down and slowing. The ship is yours to dock.
Almost. Yeah, scooping the Chieftain is easy and free, exactly. You don't need any limpets. So easy. 5 jumps to Narford, well done. Well, it's nice to be loved. Wait, those dockings are gonna give you a heart attack? What? Wasn't doing anything too terribly terrible. Just maybe minorly terrible. Landing should not be performed at 40 meters per second. Oh, pish posh. I'm keeping it down to 2 digits. Gear up.
Landing gear raised.
You should see the landing I accidentally did when I did, I was landing at... Well, it was one of my first landings. I'd just gotten the Cobra 3. I was learning to do flight assist off. I ended up landing at 150 meters per second vertical speed. Just boom! Stuck the landing, though. Basically told the passengers then and there, get out. Had somebody ask on stream, damn, how long have you been flying for United? Oh, Narford isn't that bad, Ghost Tracker. Eagle is in the nest. I repeat, the eagle is in the nest. Ah, whatever, Shifty. I lost a ring, that's it. Stuck the landing, embedded the landing. Potato, potato. A little from column A, a little from column B. And, yeah, grats on the Imperial Admiralty, flag rank. Rice Krispies? Snap, crackle, pop. I'll take the sound a ship makes after a hard landing for 500, Alex. Time to get a mining Corvette. Woo! It seems slightly overkill. And again, as I am fond of saying, overkill is underrated. How did the chat go from game to serial? Chat works in strange ways. Zombies got mentioned, and somebody thought they said grains. That or, oh, who was it up here? Really? Really?
Awaiting order.
Anyway, somebody made Admiral and we thought it was General Mills. Come here, Shifty. boosted. I heard it just before it went off, but I don't think it's going to help too much here. Oh, come on. What's the meanest ship you own? I would say it's this one, actually. I mean, I've got ships that theoretically pump out more firepower, and certainly in practice have more shields and better hull. But this thing just... it hits like a truck. You know, if I can hit, then it really hits. Now, even if I miss, it gets good shots.
Oh, I was supposed to be impressed. Ah, I see. Well, bravo. Yes, very impressive. Excellent, superb. Carry on with that.
Damn it, Eli. But yeah, Ferox, I'd say the meanest ship I own is this Chieftain. I mean, I have engineered it to hell and gone, but, to good result, I would say. Set 1-3.
Sure thing.
I've got 3 medium reloads available on the large caliber guns. Budman, thank you for the 500 bits. It's nice to have some normalcy here. Witcher, welcome to Glidden. Enjoy your stay, watch out for falling, well, everything in the dock. Maintenance has been a little lax. And by a little lax, I mean, we got light fixtures falling down. Other than that, though, it's a great place. Yeah, welcome to Glidden. Hope you like debris. It's not quite boat murdered, but, you know, it's close. You had the pleasure of landing at Pad 45 on Glidden. Is that the one with all the cabling strung across it? Or is that the one with the ore processor, like, 3 feet away from it? Jumpy, that's not a bad idea. I like that. Yeah, Glidden's disguising itself as a terrible, appalling pile of crap to avoid Thargoids. So far, it's working. Yeah, I forget. Is that the one with all the trip hazard, or is that the one by the ore processor? The massive funnel at the entrance. Gotcha. Robert Beaver. Okay, Bob. Come here. Let's talk. Now, you may be wondering, why do I want to take him out? The answer is...
Objective detected.
Answer is no, you don't. Now we got Bob the Beaver here, who's clawing his way out of that gravity well.
Commander, what are your orders?
Notify the target.
Transmitting one comms command.
Due to the extreme violence on display tonight, I'd like to ask our young viewers to turn off the broadcast. But I won't, because violence is awesome!
You have 1 point left on your license. Have a good day.
Yeah, this guy's running phasers. And there's our other friend.
More killing! More violence!
No shield cell bank. Bad Corvette. No cookie. No refuel.
Warning, thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Target power plant.
Lock target.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking into
Somebody's got missiles.
under attack.
Seriously, why have your shields not died yet? Guess I should have just complained at him harder. Set 2-1.
Welcome.
I think I get a Faden's medal for that. Because one of my main guns is way out of ammo. Alright, Witcher, good night, have a good evening. Weapons free, die, dodge this. Okay. I want to discuss what we talked about real quick. Yeah, so we're wondering, mod. It's such a impersonal title for a group like, you know, the Errantry Alliance. So Brett and I are kind of wondering, what should we change mod to for a title? Should it be the honorific of Keelback King? Should it be the Coordinator? Something else? The Archon, Captain General, if we're going by Battletech? You know, Keelback King is an honorific passed down through the generations. Of this one to this one. What do people think? What should we have for a more appropriate Errantry Alliance kind of mod title? Station Commander. Ultra Magnus, Base Commander. Duly appointed enforcer of the Tyrest Accord. Alliance General? No, we actually do things. Captain Tight Pants. Oh, why did I think opening this up to general chat would be a good idea again? Pipographer. Ooh. Lord High Protector of the Pip. 3/4 impulse.
Acknowledged. 3/4 impulse now.
Kind of, Ferox. The Errantry Alliance, we aren't associated with the Alliance. But we don't actively hate the Alliance. I just, you know, I can only speak for myself when I say that the current Alliance leadership is, well, as somebody else said, if I had to choose between dealing with the Council of Admirals or the member worlds of the Alliance and 24 greased cats, I'll take the cats. Now, definitely, again, speaking for myself, but also based on the whole, you know, idea that we're a democracy, and probably, it could be safe to say the Errantry Alliance is not, in fact, pro-slavery. Kindergarten teacher. Well, it kind of fits. The Federation, because the T-1000 needed someplace to retire. Good night, Witcher. Have a good evening. Seriously, have you seen Zachary Hudson? He looks like the T-1000. With a serious need to moisturize.
Access to docking facilities.
Take care, Gret. You see, I was just reading that chrono. Gear up. Gear up.
Gear up.
Damn it, that broke my brain so hard I actually crashed into a light post and started twisting around it.
Contact confirmed. Deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay with us.
A little bit harder on the repairs than usual, but we'll see what we got here. 150 grand. Woo! Come on, give me the real money here. Woohoo, real money! Chrono, kinda, sorta. I mean, I've looked into the lore of it too. If you've picked up the RPG, I'm kind of along the lines of the Falcon de Lacy rep there. You know, the Empire can talk all about how, you know, its slavery is humane, but when it comes down to it, I've just seen way too many people burst down in tears upon seeing a standard cargo module. Did I forget a target? I did forget a target. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Wait, no, there it is. Roast beef. 1,000,000 credits. Well, for as weak as he was, I'll take it. Alright, what else we got here? Boom, data delivery, Sangoojin. Need more money! Alright, Delta, take care. Alright, now for the, less killy portion of our program. We're gonna go hit Narvert. Hello, Narvert. Galaxy map.
Choose somewhere interesting this time.
Damn it, Eli. I swear to Space Kitty Buddha, you're going onto a thumb drive, into an oil drum, and off a cliff. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
I'd love it if you selected something and he said, I said interesting. Who am I flying with today?
Standing by.
Reporting for duty. I'm here.
Let's see here. Northema, how long does it take to grind 200 million credits? Depends. I've seen some stuff that says you can make it in an hour, if you're very lucky with the RNG. Usually, though, I would say 200 million credits. Devote about 20 hours to it, and I think you'd be good. I mean, if you can make... There's plenty of places out there where you can make 10 million an hour. You don't need frag cannons, just upload Eli. That's an idea. His winning personality and charm. But yeah, I can I'm working on getting more of these commands randomized and thrown into random, you know, like, well, whenever I go after a target. Transmit the warrant. How do I have that comment set up? Let's see here. Yeah, the road to riches is good. Yeah, here we go. Transmit warrant notification.
Transmitting warrant comms, Commander.
You done goofed.
Good luck with that, Commander.
Just need to up the volume so it's heard a little bit better over the combat. Inform the target.
Transmitting warrant comms, Commander. Excellent.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, jump in and have that transmitted over comms. I'd love to be able to transmit that actually over comms. Lakon Kilo Yankee Lima request docking clearance.
Docking request initiated.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 08.
Copy 08. Gear down.
Gear down.
That scream.
This is an important announcement. Security surveillance facility at all times. Any accident...
Welcome to Narvert. Hope you like headache hazards. I almost just crashed my ship into the sun. That's no good. You're a kindergarten teacher, Budman. Ah, this isn't the ship I was looking for. I was looking for something a little bit more survivable. The Rockhopper. Here we go. Ah, Verid, when you land at Narvert for the first time, first thing medical does give you a tetanus shot. I'm now reminded of Down Periscope. No offense to the USS Rust-Oleum, but I think I'd be better off on the Merrimack. What do you think? I think I need a tetanus shot just looking at her, sir. The only thing holding her together are the bird droppings. Yeah, that boy has absorbed a lot of voltage. Oh, Operation Petticoat. Yeah, we sunk a truck. Gear up.
Gear up.
I cannot remember the name of the boat. World War II, and they were doing very good at doing coast raiding. It was a U.S. submarine. And, yeah, one time they torpedoed a railroad bridge just as a train was going over it, and they put into the log, torpedoed a train. Torpedoed and sank a train. So yeah, now we're going to go collect some of the good stuff here from Narvert 3. And then throw some of that over towards Caleri Port at HIP 5881. Galaxy map.
Oh, look. Bright, sparkly stuff. Isn't it pretty?
Again, none of the stations. There are no more stations that have been hit. This worries me a lot. And yeah, Ghost Tracker, the Pacific Fleet just read that like, huh? Well, but the crew backed him up, so yeah, they put down, you know, a couple of freighters, one tanker, train. It's not Thursday yet, just wait. And yeah, Marino, again, IDA, they're doing the work of the Saints, pulling the stations back up. Just you wait, it'll be Rip Sol. Tell you what, if that happens, I will be going out in the Tuatha De Danann with some anti-Thargoid equipment. Yeah, no stations hit again, and they're giving us the ability to upgrade our fleets at low cost. It's quiet. It's too quiet. How'd they put it in Fury Road? That's bait. Still hasn't fought a Thargoid. Jumpy. It's not something you want to do, really. They're mean SOBs. Think of the most pissed off, spiky, mutated IKEA ceiling fan come screaming out of hell, all guns blazing, and that's what you got for a Thargoid. So since there's no dedicated resource site in Narvert 3, you just have to kind of fly into the rings. No, Jumpy, they're more, they aren't spiders. They aren't spiders, believe me. Lights on?
On.
Yeah, reverse engineer Thargoid swarm weapons. I was mentioning that. It's if we could redo those, we'd basically have funnels from Mobile Suit Gundam. I just want to see who these guys are first before we start opening up on... before we start collecting any rocks. Alright, they're mining.
Programming Leaker drone.
Carrier ships with swarms of SLFs. See, I must be one of those really rare people that liked Gundam Seed. And I even had a... Did I really just miss a rock?
Programming Leaker drone. Prospect limpet failed.
Right, let's try that again. Hell, even Seed Destiny had a point, and then they kind of derailed the target. Or derailed the point. Gallite, Praseodymium, Bertrandite. I can do better.
Programming
Sanson, hello there. It was an evasive rock. Destiny was good in my opinion. I mean, they did a really... I mean, if you look at the main character of Destiny, you've got a really traumatized person who's with a whole lot of power who's getting... Indite, so... Palladium, yep. Weapons. Who's getting manipulated and used for everybody else's purposes. I mean... Oh yeah, love the Gundams. Go, collect my money. Split 2-3.
Sure, Commander.
Got enough limpets? No. The rock isn't, there's still loose pieces flying around. Refinery, okay. There we go. Yeah, little mechanical Oompa Loompas. And if somebody screws up, if some pirate comes out and like, what are you carrying? I should really get some Oompa Loompa song going for him. Ooh, the new Gundam Breaker is going to see a Steam release? Nice. Praseodymium, Bertrandite, Gallite. Right, I think I saw this one already.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Palladium, a lot of palladium. Hello, Palladium, come here. Get in my hold. But yeah, Chrono, I've got such a build queue of master grades I need to put together. Meow's been kicking my ass on when it comes to getting the models built. She's actually built a 00 riser that she's managed to rig so it doesn't fall apart. Weapons. Scratch that. Set 3-2.
Initiating.
Alcors, no, we're talking about Gundam model kits.
Asteroid depleted.
Yeah, she's got a 00 riser. She's actually managed to, you know, it doesn't fall apart when you look at it.
Programming limpet drone.
I've got a Hainu that I really want to put together, but I'm almost afraid to start building it.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Bertrandite, Praseodymium, Samarium, nope. Nopium, a whole lot of Nopium.
Programming limpet drone.
Super back heavy? Well, with those wings, I mean, all the ones that have wings are always going to be really back heavy. Oh, 12% gold. Oh, why not? Dope nopium. Nope. I've also got a, the Strike Freedom Full Burst. I think that's... and also the Destiny with all the special effects parts on it. All of these... I go for the prettiest looking mobile suits, and then I'm just afraid to build them because... my skills have atrophied over time. Smallish CNC machines start doing elite models. There's good money to be made in that.
Prospect limpet engaged.
Dingo X3 Gamer, oh great, it's the guy that gets offended easily? What? Real great Sinanju and Unicorn, they're stuck in permanent backlog land. Yeah, I know this pain. Yeah, either 3D printed or papercraft, Budman. Painite! Yes, all of the Painite.
Asteroid depleted.
Thought we had a moment last night? Was I? Was I streaming last night? Great, now I'm sleep streaming. Rap. No wonder I'm not getting any sleep. Here I was blaming it on Yuki.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet engaged.
50% platinum. That's alright, Dingo. We're all confused. Welcome to the show. 50% platinum. This is a good amount of money. I am in favor of 50% platinum.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Dingo, that's like me. I was mentioning earlier. I don't have... Some people have a photographic memory. Some people have an eidetic memory. I've got an Etch-a-Sketch memory. It's decent right up until I make a fast movement. Well, that's good advice, Senzori. Status.
Status.
So this is pretty good prices here, but if 5881 is still doing what they're doing, these prices are going to get a whole lot higher. Make sure I'm not going to go smacking my head into an asteroid. Done that a few times, a little embarrassing. Tax suspension. Does it start May 24th at midnight? I'm not sure when it starts. I've just heard the 24th, so probably that'll mean, for me, Thursday night at 11 p.m. You know, when they take the server down, that's probably when it's going to kick in, when it comes back up. So that usually happens for me on Thursday nights. So what, that'd be 7 a.m. their time?
Asteroid depleted. Programming lead drone.
About 8 a.m. UK time? Alright. Thanks for the clarification there, Leandra. You're really spinning... Oh, okay, never mind. Usually the faster the rock, the more valuable stuff it has. At least in my experience, because every time I try to collect off, it's like, damn it! Can't wait for the mining upgrade where we can just take those rocks and crack them in half. It gives whole new meaning to me saying I'm gonna beat you till candy comes out. Oh ho, hi Pay Knight. Well, Alicor's, there's gonna be the discounts. On the 24th, you're going to get discounted engineering costs. So grade 5 stuff is only going to cost the mats a grade 4, and grade 4s only cost grade 3s. And you're also going to get increased payout from mission rewards. Wait for that to roll through. You think Hank's in the cargo hold? Jumpy, that gives me this adorable mental image of Hank wearing a spacesuit. And also the terrifying mental image of Hank just trying to murder me while wearing a spacesuit. Ghost Tracker made a World Tanks reference before. How often do you play? I don't. I don't play World of Tanks, I'm just an enthusiastic watcher. You see, I would, except for the problem that I suck. Which makes my gaming prospects a little bit more difficult at things that require skill. This is why I am currently shooting the hell out of asteroids. And I have, so far successfully hit 99% of my shots on the rocks. And yes, that is not me being smartass, I actually missed a rock with a limpet. Verity should buy a custom... they do have the cat kit, or the cat voice pack, but... No. I had a spaceship cat, and he can't be replaced. I leave the place open for him. Well, osmium is good, plus there's a whole lot of it here. Well, it happens, Dingo. And wait, you gotta be in their home system? I've never had that happen. I just had to get in favor with the various, you know, factions that they want me to get in favor of. Sensori is thinking buying Corvette just for mining. It's gonna take a while. 1.3 billion. I've got money for a while. It's only money. I had money. And then I bought a chieftain. Oh, Yoru. Okay, yeah. Ghost Tracker, yes, this is a mining python. The Rockhopper. Not nearly as well equipped as the Outrunner, but it can handle itself in a fight.
Oh, snap! The monster I sent you to kill is actually a monster truck! Guns, motherfucker!
No, you don't get a ban, you just get a pun.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Puns are my okay, Ghost Tracker, I agree, puns are your domain. However, just remember who the master of the overall domain is. That'd be Meow. She owns my ass.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Gold! And Indite, but gold! Yeah, 16 or 17 collectors, then you're in industrial grade mining territory.
Asteroid defeated.
Actually, how are we doing on cargo? We're doing pretty good on cargo. 15 tons of painite? Yes, please. Samarium, Indite, Galite. Well, thank you, Lopaloos. That is really kind of you to say. I mean, I wouldn't mind more people showing up, but yeah, it's getting there. G5 weapon-focused distributor and 4 mining lasers. Haha. Alicors, wait, what? Huh? I thought we knew. We've been a player group for a while.
Prospector limpet engaged.
We got approved by Frontier. Unless I missed something in the conversation when I was paying attention to Iraq, which is entirely possible. Oh, okay. Alright, just making sure. Well, every once in a while I miss something in chat, even for small chat, because I get engrossed in Iraq. I thought you knew that. I'm like, what is he on about?
Asteroid defeated.
Don't mind my feeble moo brain.
Programming limpet drone.
Also, now I need the Grand Galactic Inquisitor. Yeah, I need the ignore me. Oh yeah, Lopaloo's.
I've got morons on my team.
Thank you, Alicors. Yeah, and Lopaloo's. Yeah, I agree. That's why I've got the At the moment, I've got the.
Prospect limpet engaged.
Well, it was a big rock.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
At the moment, I've got some filters set up. You know. Oh well, it's only 8% painite, but it's painite. And Galite being there. I hate it when that happens, Alicor. It's like, wait, where's the... Oh, son of a... I'm also really bad with passwords.
Programming limpet drone.
You should see me try to balance a checkbook.
Prospect limpet engaged.
That is weird.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Can the mining ships share prospectors now?
Collector limpet expired.
Ah. The limpet is apparently... Oh. Max range. Eh.
Prospector limpet engaged. Collector limpet expired.
Alright, because it's been a while. I remember trying that out a while ago, and they couldn't... Even in a wing, you couldn't share limpets. They'd just explode. Which was, you know, slightly amusing.
Cargo scoop deployed. Prospector limpet engaged.
It's platinum.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Do point defenses still destroy all limpets that aren't your own? That's a very good question. That's another good question. I am not very caught up on wing mining. Go for D-rated collectors if you're in an event. No, you're right that those 2 minutes do add up. Yeah, Alicors likewise. I didn't know wing mining was a thing. Last time I tried to mine with anybody in a wing, everything exploded. By which I mean limpets. And pirates. If you find a painite rock, every ship gets to drill it. Are we no longer doing phrasing? Is that no longer a thing?
Cargo
It's platinum.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
That does sound fun. Just 18 mining lasers everywhere, 50 or 60 limpets. Yes, please. Very industrial looking. Pictures on the Discord? Alright. Thank you much for that. I will go have a look at that.
Asteroid depleted.
Doing good on cargo. Loading up on the good stuff. Will do, bud man.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Praseodymium, osmium, gallite. Yeah.
Cargo scoop retracted. Programming limpet drone.
Come here, Money Rock. I know you're around here somewhere.
Scoop deployed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Could be worse. Give him a little less distance to fly.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone.
So I doubt I'm gonna make 10 million off of this run, but it's nice to just kind of sit back and relax after all those wing assassinations. It's kind of like fishing.
Limpet engaged.
And when they allow explosive mining, it'll be even more like fishing. May just be a tall tale I was told by Dad, but back in the day he knew a guy. Back in the day he knew a guy and go fishing in an old cement quarry. Well, he invites somebody else along, says, hey, you know, mind if I take a ride along, go with you? Like, no problem. Lights a stick of dynamite, hands it to the guy and says, here, toss it in. And the guy is holding this dynamite and he says, you know this is illegal, right? My dad's buddy just cracks open a beer and says, you gonna talk or you gonna fish? I'm sure very exaggerated over time, but still. Status.
Status.
Alright, about 10 more tons of cargo. Limpets notwithstanding.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I'll keep my eye on that little rock right there.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Got a feeling about that one.
Prospect limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet engaged.
A good feeling, too. $350, 375 grand in total. What was that on? Yeah. On a cutter that... A well-equipped cutter, and you're running north of 1 billion credits real easy. Oh, just get... Alright, yeah. I see what you mean. Now don't forget the refinery in there. That's another... That's another few million. Few million? What does a 4A refinery go for these days? And there we have it. Set 2-1.
Aye, Commander. Landing lights on. Deploying landing gear. Power set at 25%.
Chat seems to be behind or missing things. Not that I've seen. Now, probably a little behind, probably 30 seconds or more behind. That's just the way it goes. You see, if I went for a mining Corvette, which isn't out of the realm of possibility, but I'd lose all the money I've been making. And then I'd be sad, because I'd be broke. And there we go. Elite Vulture.
Nearest threat selected.
Thank you. Not necessary. Go away. Yeah, the Conda is a very good mining ship. Jumpy, the Orion looks derpy with that smile on the front. The Orion is an interesting mech. And Verid, yeah, you find yourself getting to that point once you get a certain amount of credits in the bank, and then you're like, you know what? I should just collect every ship. Beldraco, how are you? I'm doing all right. What happened? You get demoted? You used to be an admiral. What happened? Federation kick you out? Ah, demotion for having a big head. Gotcha. Northema, see you later. Take care. Have a good night. $1 a.m. already? Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up here, I think, after I turn in this massive amount of money with any luck. It's alright, Alicors. Avar Martukun grade unlocked to grade 5. Palin unlocked to grade 5. Woohoo! Oh, that's a good time for getting Palin unlocked. Grade 5, Dirty Drive Tune. Here we go. Beldraco, you doing passengers? Nope, mining. Caleri Port has some very, very profitable exchange rates. At least they did last time I was around here. We'll see what they're like this time. Yes, Beldraco, there are rings in the Narvert system, and they're pristine. Narvert 3 is metallic. Pristine metallic. Which is what I just got done extracting for fun and profit. Gear down.
Lowering gear.
Reduce speed to 100.
Vehicles in this facility that wish a safe journey to all departures.
Well, the nice thing is Narvert is pristine and Caleri Port offers some pretty good deals. Let's see what we got here. So, osmium goes for 9 grand, platinum for 19, and painite for 40. On the market here, platinum is 42. Osmium is 54. No, sorry, 10. And painite, that goes for 40. Usually it's 67 here. Not as good, but it's still 50% over standard market. I was seeing painite going for like 120 here once upon a time. Actually, let's check the missions first. He says as he sells off the gold. Let's see if there's any missions here for anything I got. I don't know if it's going to go up tomorrow. Let's see here. Today's Wednesday, right? Right. So I think it goes up Thursday night for me. So we got a day left before the weekend event. Mining rush, methanol monohydrate, methanol monohydrate. $63 units of personal weapons, basic medicines, personal weapons, domestic appliances. not bad. And nope, nothing here really in terms of... Nothing here for materials, so we'll just throw it in the commodities market. I think that... I'm not sure. I guess I thought it did include missions. I could be wrong. Alcors, before you sign off, can you explain planetary scan stuff? I have like 6 missions. Okay, yeah. Let me get these turned in, and then we can see about that. Well, I made a mission for taking out skimmers. That's different from planetary scan jobs. No, I've got you covered here. Just want to run down on it? Okay. So, you accept the mission, and it's going to say you want to scan a data point. You accept the mission, you fly to the system it indicates, you honk the foghorn, or you scan the nav beacon, and it will show you what planet you need to go to. You fly towards that planet, and as you approach it, you should see something that says Search Zone. So, click on the Search Zone, and go in, go on a landing approach, and that search zone is going to bounce around a little bit as you get closer and closer. It's your system, your computer actually narrowing the search zone down. Eventually, you will find a very small temporary planetary base. Land by it, get out in the SRV, go up, there's going to be a data point. Go and scan the data point, hop in the turret of your SRV, and use your data link scanner. Which is kind of like honking the foghorn. Or it actually works exactly like a kill warrant scanner, except you got to be in the SRV turret. Get close enough to the data point, scan it with the SRV turret. All the skimmers and guns are probably going to open fire. You can either ignore them, get the SRV blown up, or go back to the ship and... Yeah, stay out of the red zone or the base will attack. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to go into the red zone anyway. You'll get a minor bounty on you. Clean it out at interstellar factors. Yes, the SRV has a data point scanner. You just have to hop into the turret to activate it. Alright, glad to hear. Glad to hear. So yeah, I guess I'll get flown back to Narvert and get re-equipped, and then we'll take off. Gear up.
Gear up.
Ship is released. Take care when leaving station.
And hopefully I... Whoa, Type 9! As I was saying... Hopefully I don't get interdicted for my limpets. Yes, I can multitask. I can try to give bad directions, and I can fly badly at the same time. It's a gift. It's a gift. Thank Jeebus I wasn't flying a Type 10 or a Type 9 exiting the dock, or... It would have been all kinds of interesting. Kicks. Define interesting. Oh, she's quiet. Alright. Occasionally she will define interesting in the traditional sense. Yeah, I'll probably load one of those up on... Oh, boy. We'll see. I'll get to making one here. Yeah, I'm glad I haven't been... yeah, that's what Kix says. She defines it in the traditional way. Oh god, we're all going to die. Oh, but yeah, for those... for those who haven't seen it, Commander Athador, Fuel Rat, he got interdicted by a player who demanded he turn over his limpets. Thank you, Alcors. Do you need fuel out in the black? No stations or stars you can gather fuel from? Call the Fuel Rats at fuelrats.com. They have fuel. You don't. Any questions? Yuki. Do I get fries with that? No, but your 10th rescue comes with a free limpet. Well, Alicors, the funny bit was, he got interdicted and is like, give me your cargo. Like, I got limpets. Do you want limpets? And his reply was, yeah, sure. And Athador replied very glibly with, do you want those with fuel or without? To which Skippy the junior pirate cadet replies, oh god, you're a fuel rat, I'm so sorry, and flies away. I heard later he actually went to fuel him and contacted the fuel rats and said, please, please, please don't blacklist me for interdicting one of your guys I didn't know.
Comms link established. Please approach the station at a safe speed and give way to larger vessels, Commander. Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 3-8.
Copy 3-8. Oh, this thing is so slow to fly compared to the Chief. Mistakes have been made. Gear down.
Gear down.
It's alright, 3-point landing, 1 per bounce.
Access to docking pads during arrival and departure.
Perfect!
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Ta-da! Oh, I really need to move that button. Why do we even have that lever?
We will be forced to respond to aggressive
I especially like how I just kind of skipped along the crash barriers there. Oh. And yes, on that bombshell, I think we're going to call it there before I end up murdering myself or, you know, other people and end up having to be the guest of honor at the laser light show the station throws. Let's be charitable and call it in my honor. Budman, yeah, weird. Yeah, we're going to call it here before anything else, you know, terribly mayhem-filled or chaotic happens. Oh, good to meet everybody, good to talk with everybody, see a few new faces around here. Always good to answer questions, always good to just chat. I'm Mr. Moo, you guys have been great, and yeah, like a rock skipping across a lake. Or a beautiful butterfly coming in for a Launchpad McQuack kind of landing. Oh boy, I'll be back tomorrow, usual time, usual place, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get up to then. In the meantime, fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. And if you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, do watch for where you have the booster button, because, yeah, mistakes may be made. All right, let's see where we're gonna send everybody off to here. Who's on? Who's on? Lavandry fan is on. You know what? Let's go say hi to him. And remember to send a few moves his way when you pop in. See y'all tomorrow, usual time, usual place, and yeah, I'll be back. In the meantime, have a good one, everybody.